Hello everybody, welcome to week 26 of my 2026 contest prep. I am filming this on 58 days out from my first competition of the season. I purchased this cute little paper countdown thing and it's smack in the middle of my kitchen. So every time I walk through and I'm thinking about the things I cannot eat because I'm deep in a deficit, I am reminded that I have 58 days to do what I need to do to hit my goals. So I'm such a visual person. I'm really motivated by the calendar, and it just really helps to have these little reminders around. I've had on my fridge since the end of my last season, I made this magnet of my looks from last year, and I keep this magnet on the fridge to remind myself of making the better food choices. Listen, I don't mean to sound disordered at all. I am not. I am a physique athlete. I have a very specific goal right now to do my best this summer on a bodybuilding stage. And when this chapter of my life is over, I will have more food freedom, but that's not where I'm at right now. So let me update you guys. Week 26, what has been going on with me? I hit a prep low yesterday of 111.6 pounds. Crazy. That is the tiniest I've been in a very long time. Maybe I might have even weighed more when I was in middle school. It's crazy how tiny I have shrunken to. That's what's required for stage. Listen, if I'm gonna be super honest with you guys, I don't love the way I look right now. I look very skinny and flat and tiny, and I don't look strong and healthy, which is how I prefer to look. But that is what is required for competitive bodybuilding. This isn't going to be forever. This is just a short chapter. In a few months, this will all be over and I can go back to eating lots and lifting and building my next shape. So, all right, today I'm going to talk to you guys while I make a new recipe. I have the standard overripe bananas, so I figured I would try and make a banana crumb cake protein muffin. So let's see how this goes. So week 26 of my contest prep, I had a bit of a rough past week, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. We went and did errands on Saturday, and if this recipe, by the way, heads up, if this recipe comes out good, I will post it below, but this is just me talking and filming. So I'm gonna start with 120 grams of all-purpose flour. So anyway, on Saturday we went out and we were gone for a few hours longer than anticipated, and the errand was a little bit stressful. We're trying to sell my husband's car, and the trip didn't go very well, and I was in the car for too long, and it made me stressed. And so the next day, on Sunday, remind you I have Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune disease. The next day, I just felt super tired, really fatigued, next level fatigued. Anyone that's ever been in bodybuilding contest prep knows that certain fatigue you get when you're getting close to competing. It's really just hard to describe. You can barely move, you're tired, you just feel like such crap, and that's because you're so lean. I'm not supposed to be this lean, it's not healthy, and your body's just really struggling to get through each day. 60 grams of oat flour next. So anyway, Sunday I just felt horrible. I felt really bad. I lifted, but it sucked. I sat on the couch most of the day. I didn't get all my steps in. I felt like shit. And then the next day, on Monday, I had a Crohn's flare. I was in and out of the bathroom all day. So just like the stress of prep and maybe that errand not going perfectly well, I think it sent my Crohn's into a bit of a flare. I haven't had a flare since I broke my foot in December. So to be honest, going 5 months without a flare while in prep is amazing. So it was bound to happen at some point. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday didn't feel good, but yes, I'm filming this on a Wednesday of my week 26. I'm feeling much better today and I'm okay. And my check-in today went well. I will plug it in here so you guys can see it. So next I'm gonna do 45 grams of Vital Wheat gluten. My check-in was good today. I'm curious to see what my coach will say. I'm currently doing 45 minutes of cardio 5 days a week. I am very tired. Like I said, I'm feeling in the pits now, guys. Like my body fat, I'm thinking I'm somewhere around 12%. If I was to guess, my fat caliber pincher thing says I'm at 8% actually. I'm just super lean. The only fat I have left is around my glutes, which is common. So, all right, next I'm gonna do 45 grams of protein powder. I like the Sun Warrior Active. So, but I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. This is a very temporary feeling. I've just got to hang on. So I'm 8 weeks out. I've got 8 more weeks to just continue to bang this out. And then I'm going to be competing July and probably August too. And guys, I got this. I'm going to be okay. I just want you all to know that it is not easy, breezy, and every day is a charm. There are tough days. There are days where I'm really struggling. That happened over the past few days. I have to be honest, on Monday when I was feeling like Sunday when I felt really shitty, I was just like, man, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this to my body. 5 years of going up and down in bodybuilding contest preps. This is exactly why people don't compete for 10 years. Most women really only compete for 5. Some go closer to 10, but this is my 5th year and I can feel in my bones that. So next, I'm gonna start with 30 grams of the sweetener. I might make it sweeter, we'll see. Anyway, but I'm okay. I have a very specific goal right now, and I am just gonna keep on trucking. And even though it was a hard week, I'm still having so much fun. Years and years on this journey, I used to be a size 12, 14, weighed 160 at my heaviest. I'm 5'3". Just the transformation I've had over the past 10 years. I just can't believe it's me. And it's very emotional for me as I get closer to competing because I remind myself of all the hard work I've put in. And it's really cool. And I feel great overall, just a bit tired. So now I'm gonna do some baking powder. So what else can I tell you guys? So in case anybody is wondering, my first show is going to be, I got these new magnetic measuring spoons. They're cool. I like them because they have 2 different sizes, like the round and then this narrow one, which can go into a spice, like a narrow spice bottle. So these are pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I do heaping teaspoon in any proteiny creation. And then this actually came with a 3/4 teaspoon, which I've never seen before. So 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. What else can I tell you guys? So my first competition is going to be July 3rd, NPC Universe in Teaneck, New Jersey, which is in North Jersey near Newark. So it's gonna be my first competition. Hoping it's my day. And if not, I will keep going. I have one after that I might do in Pittsburgh and one after that I might do in Vegas. If I do get my goal, AKA win, then I will immediately jump into a pro show sometime in July or August. There's a lot of them all around the country, so I can decide then as I get closer. But if I reach my goal, if I'm so blessed and lucky, right? So I'm getting really excited. I'm definitely starting to get nervous. I'm a little bit in my head. I just, some pinch of salt. I just get emotional, a lot. I've worked really, my mix it around. And I've worked really hard and get a little bit emotional about the whole thing. But I'm doing fine and I'm okay. And so getting excited, 8 weeks out. So to give you an idea of what the next 8 weeks look like, so I work really hard for like the next 4. The plan with my coach is that I'm going to be ready by the end of May. So ideally, the end of May, beginning of June, like I'm much ready to go. That way I can ideally spend June sort of like resting my body and getting it ready to compete in July. We will see. I have fat, like I said, inner thighs, like around glutes. So we'll see if I'm gonna be ready early. Time will tell. But yes, next month is just really grinding. We'll see if he lowers my food and ups my cardio today. So when I'm 4 weeks out, so beginning of June, so now I'm gonna do 150 gram, 360 banana. Let's see how much this is. One banana was 134. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh, then so about a month out, I start to do all this like beauties to get ready, and I'm gonna tell you guys about that as I get there. Like in teeth and like all this stuff I do to look super fabulous on stage. So it starts like a month, but I'm not there yet. Okay, so that's 2 bananas. Let's see what 2.5. Oh wow, it's like basically 360. That's cool. So 2.5 bananas. I am going to write that down on my sheet. Okay, here's all my bananas. I'm just gonna wash my hands quickly and then mash them by hand. So considering 2 different hair looks for the show, I'm either gonna do like an red. I think that might really differentiate me on stage versus the other girls, or I'm just gonna stick with my usual like brown, some blonde highlights. We will see. I got the red wig, I tried it on, it looks pretty good. We'll see. I'm gonna decide as I get closer. So just getting really excited and just doing the thing. Thank you all so much for following my journey and all of like your comments and I really appreciate it. I've been doing those topic videos every Friday. So anything you guys want to know or any questions you have for me, let me know. And I will be happy to cover them in some upcoming videos. Okay, I'm just gonna keep trucking here and yeah, okay. All right, so next I'm going to do 180 milliliters of soy milk. And then I'm gonna do 90 grams of unsweetened applesauce. So a trick, so in any of you that use my recipes know that I use unsweetened applesauce a lot in my vegan macro baking instead of using oil. I buy these at Aldi. They're big tubs and I get several of them at a time, and this just works really well. My go-to whenever I'm at Aldi, I try and remind myself to pick some up. Next, I'm gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of banana extract. I've never used this before, but I happened to purchase it because I wanna make a vegan, macro-friendly banana cream pie thing or a parfait cup thing. So I figured I'd get the extract. That should probably help with the taste when I get to making that eventually. But I don't think you even need this banana extract, but I have it, so I might as well use it. 1.5 teaspoons of this. And then I'm gonna do a nice big teaspoon of vanilla. And then I do have a bit of oil in this recipe actually, just because I do want it to taste like a real muffin. I don't want it to taste so macro-y that it's just like a dense block. So I am gonna use, here's this all together. Can you see it? Let me show you. And so I do have a bit of oil in this, and I keep this in my fridge. I can't believe it's not Butter Light. It's 35 calories for a tablespoon. Is it the most ethically sound choice to make? No, but I gotta do what I gotta do with where I'm at with my nutrition right now. So I'm gonna do 15 grams of this. This is the 15 grams, just a smidge. And I've had it out for a while, so it already feels a bit melted, so I don't have to put it in the microwave. All right, and then what I'm trying to do with it, I'm also gonna make a crumb topping, which I'll put on after. Go ahead and mix all this up. so now I am going to, I put this down. Oh, you guys can see. Excuse all my mess, but what are you gonna do? All right, so I'm gonna mix in my dry slowly. You don't wanna over mix a muffin. You want it to just be enough. When you over mix them, they do get a bit flat, protein recipe or not. So far, so good. All right, this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna give a little tasty. Here's what it looks like, hold on. I am gonna give a little tasty to see how it is, if it's sweet enough for me. I might want it a smidge sweeter. I'm gonna add 15 more grams of my sweetener. I just want a little sweeter. Oh, so a note about where I'm at in the hunger process with the deficit. I'm on week 26. I'm really hungry, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I am hungry, but I'm managing. I got my counter here. I got this. It's not gonna be forever. I had a little chat with my husband the other day when I was telling him that I really like I'm gonna put more cinnamon in here, personal preference. And I was just telling him, I'm really hungry. Please help me make sure I stick to my diet. I'm only 8 weeks out and every day counts. I've been sticking to my diet, but I needed to just say it out loud so he could hear me and help keep me accountable. I've got this, but having my husband making sure if he sees me sneaking in the kitchen, he'll know I'm up to no good. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but again, I am in bodybuilding contest prep and I have to stick with my diet. All right, so I'm just gonna do a quick spray here. All right, so I'm gonna go around, here's my mixie, and just fill these up. So here they are, all ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna put them in at 375 for 5 minutes. Okay, so they've been in here 20 minutes, 5 minutes at 375, and 15 minutes at 350. Oh wow, they look so pretty. Oh, look at them. They're still a little soft. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in here another 5 minutes. All right. They look so good. I'm gonna let them cool, but oh, they look great. They look really yummy. So I'll let them cool and we'll try one later. Give it a try. I made myself the most delicious soy milk latte. Can't wait to have this. So I toasted this up, warmed it up in the air fryer. I could have made them a bit sweeter, but they came out so good. Yummy. I'll show you guys what I did. So I sprayed them with coconut oil spray, just a spritz, and I put powdered stevia on top. Pretty, right? They look so good. I'm gonna enjoy my little afternoon snack and just keep on trucking in my day. See you guys on here for the rest of the vlog. Bye.
Hey girls, week 26, week 26. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Are we so excited to be getting closer to contest prep? Oh yes, getting closer to the end of contest prep. Week 26, oh my goodness. Let's show YouTube. Koki. Hi, Koki. Hi, Koki. Everybody on YouTube loves you. Is Kiki back there? Kiki, hi. Show yourself to YouTube. Hi, girls. Okay, let's finish up this vlog?
I got some groceries, so let me show you guys what I got. I know everybody loves to see. Some strawberries. The trick is to wash and cut them right away. If you don't, they will go bad. I got plenty of mushrooms and lots of broccoli. My family goes through one of these, actually probably 2 of these a day. It's crazy. And then it's deficit time, so we've got shishito peppers. I'll stick these in the air fryer with a little bit of cooking spray and salt. So this is a great prep-friendly snack. I'm going to do a separate vlog or video about some low-cal Belinda hacks. That's one of them. Lots of bags of this ready mix. I just stick this in the microwave for my doggies and then blend it up in the food processor. What else? Love these from Trader Joe's. So do you know that a serving size of this is 6 cones? So you can have 1 or 2 of these when you're in a deficit like me, and it honestly fits into my macros pretty well. Of course, they're so tiny, but yay for ice cream. So I'm gonna stick these in the freezer before they get melty. I also got some silken tofu. I will be experimenting with making some cheesecake out of this soon. So I want it in my fridge for when it's ready, when I'm ready to do that. And I picked up lots of my favorite cooking spray. The coconut oil cooking spray from Trader Joe's is my absolute favorite. What else can I share with you guys? I have a few more things I can show you. Hold on. Do you know that you can get on Amazon and maybe some other retailers too, you can get the new Kraft vegan mac and cheese, the single serves. So next week I'm traveling. This isn't really for me in contest prep, but it will be good for my husband. But this is a cool thing to travel with. You just have to add water. This is pretty cool. And the macros on it are, each one is 220 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbs, 6 grams of protein, 500 milligrams sodium, not that bad. So this is pretty cool to keep in your pantry for emergency vegan travel situations. And then this is a new product that I love that I found. These are the Blake's brand, and these are these little granola bars. They're 100 calories each. Each one is 5 grams of protein, 15-ish grams of carb, 2 to 3 grams of fat, depending on the flavor. And my husband and I both really like these. When we were out doing errands this past weekend, I brought a few of these and they saved the day because I was out longer than I thought, and these fit into my macros pretty well. So these have been a cool addition. I've only tried the cinnamon roll and the chocolate chip, and they were both great. My husband has tried all 3 flavors, the blueberry too, and he said it's great. So this is a cool little yummies to keep in your pantry. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog there, guys. Let me update you real quick. So I heard back from my coach. My cardio has been increased to 55 minutes, 5 times a week. He said I can split it up into 2 sessions if I want. And my food went down. He dropped the carbs, but on my high carb day, which is Friday, he increased my carbs. So that's cool. So he said that he really wants me to push hard for the next week, because next week I will be traveling to Florida for my mom's 70th birthday. I will take you guys along with me on that vlog, the next one coming out. And so I'm probably going to be doing a deload week next week when I travel. He said that I'm ahead of schedule, so I can take a few days off to enjoy my vacation and rest. And honestly, my body will probably respond really well to that. And your body, what happens in a fat loss phase is it adapts to what you're giving it. So sometimes you just need to take a little break to let everything reset. And then of course, bodybuilding contest prep is so extreme, we get so lean. You can say that bodybuilding contest prep is almost like a fatigue management protocol, and I'm starting to get very fatigued, as I expressed earlier in this vlog. So a few days off is probably gonna do me well. I'm checking in 2 more times before I travel, so we'll see if that changes. But those are the updates, guys. I'm working very hard and it's all good. Listen, I love it. It's a little crazy, it's a little extreme, but it's a really fun hobby. I just love contest prep. I really do. I love the process. I love the protocol. I love the discipline. It definitely is tough at times. There's definitely times when I'm questioning why I do any of this. It would be so much easier to order pizza, but it's really fun and I'm getting really excited, and 58 days out, so excited. We will see how my season goes. It's gonna start to get real crazy in a few weeks for sure. The body changes the most in the last month before you compete. So, all right guys, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. Keep commenting, liking, asking me questions, engaging. I appreciate all of it. Every time you guys engage with me, it pushes my channel out into the algorithm and more people find me. So that's what it's all about. I love sharing my journey. Have a great rest of the day whenever you're watching this, and I will check you guys on here soon. Bye.